We'll see in 1 second. Speak. I mean, we're live.
There we go.
We live?
We should be.
Live?
All right, let's see if I can hear me now.
There we go. I hear you.
There we go. All right, cool. So sorry about that. That was hella annoying. I don't know what the hell just happened. My computer is just bugging out. All right, well, real
Let's just
quick.
do a recap.
Yeah, real quick. I'm on to here inside the distance. You guys heard Brody's on to here sub. I'm on Bexot, probably TKO, but I might switch come Friday.
Matsumoto decision.
Danielle complete slime out in the first round.
Danielle KO.
And now we're on to Conofley.
This is where I just gave my breakdown. Let's hear yours.
Well, Conofley coming off of 2 wins, one over Yusa and one over Ricardo Ramos. And I remember going into that fight, I have the notebook around here somewhere. I wrote one note for Ricardo Ramos, and it just said, he sucks and he's a quitter. And it proved to be true in that fight. He got added to the official shit list. And Conofley looked pretty good in that fight. He's very compact, very stout, very strong. And I think he gets away with not having as much technical ability because he's so compact and strong. Going up against Javier Reyes, coming off of that round 1 KO over Douglas Silva de Andrade. Javier Reyes is really good too, man. Carries a good amount of power in his hands. Before that, he beat Justice Torres on the Contender Series, another round 1 KO. He's got wins by submission. He can get it done kind of everywhere. I feel like Conofley, I don't know. I've never really been the biggest Conofley guy. I understand the odds here. I think Con's got a really sick grappling game, but I think Javier Reyes is smart enough to stay away from that. And I don't know if we see Conofley getting like slimed out, but I definitely think we see Javier Reyes getting a finish here. I think Khan's going to be a little too aggressive and get caught. What were you on? I didn't get to hear your breakdown of it.
Reyes KO.
Oh, cool. Cool.
I'm on Reyes
Real quick, what was your reasoning? You think Khan's going to walk into it?
My reasoning is Ofley wants this on the ground. He can't stand. His striking's not the greatest. It's kind of terrible.
Yeah.
And if you look at striking differentials, Javier Reyes lands about 9 strikes every time he takes 3. Ofley takes 3 strikes, lands 2. And Javier Reyes, 50% takedown defense. Ofley's takedown defense, 0.
Yeah, because hopefully he'll let you take him down to try to get the sub.
Ofley's takedown accuracy is 7%.
Yeah.
This man who wants to fight on the ground so bad cannot get it there. He relies on his opponent wanting to take him down, and I think Reyes is just going to want to stand and bang.
Yeah. You might see Conofley shoot for a leg, honestly. I think that's exactly what he did. He did against him, it'd be dumb. Yeah, that's what he did against Ricardo Ramos, if I'm remembering right. Dropped down and grabbed the leg. And he's at a 7-inch reach disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to help, hopefully.
All right, you can go ahead and start this one.
Nuzlatan Ruziboyev, Andrei Palayev. All right. Palayev has a chin. I am going to say that. This dude is taking beatings from people who are knockout artists. All right? Like, I mean knockout. Why do I not have chat up? Like, knockout artists. And it's crazy. Ateba couldn't knock him out. CLD couldn't knock him out.
Table couldn't really catch him.
He's very, very movable.
Yeah.
He still lost. He still did get
Yeah, I
dropped.
don't mean that to take away from anything. I just mean like he would manage to stay away from a table and not get caught.
He also initiated a lot of grappling, which is kind of the key for a Tabor right now, is the grappling. Same with CLD. He grappled to stay alive in that fight. So when Pelayev gets rocked, when he gets desperate, he grapples. Ruziboyev, dude's not the greatest, but he's good.
I like Nursultan.
I can't say anyone who loses to Joaquin Buckley's like the greatest. But he's good. Beat Secret, knocked out Cedricus Dumas, knocked out Bruno Ferreira. Decision with Dustin Stoltzfus. That's kind of that doesn't feel right to me. Knocked out McConnell going round 2. You should be knocking him out. He's knocking out who he should. The weird decision with Dustin Stoltzfus. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that should have been a KO. I gotta rewatch that back. But I don't know. All I'm saying is Ruziboyev has the power. He can knock you out. He can grapple. He's cool with it. Pelayev has the chin. I think Ruziboyev picks up a decision win the same way CLD did, in the same way Ateba did. Just getting off the bigger strikes, counter grappling when you need to. That's about it. That's how you beat Pelayev.
Yeah, no, that's like the perfect breakdown. I really don't even have much to add on to that. I couldn't agree more. Seriously, I couldn't agree more. I don't think Ruziboyev's gonna. I think Ruziboyev's gonna catch him and like put some work on him, but I don't think he's gonna put him away. He's fast and long, but he doesn't have like cuckoo crazy one shot power that you like a Teba type power, you know. And he's definitely going to be a lot faster than a table was, but I don't see him knocking him out either. I see him winning a pretty one-sided decision here. Damn, this is a big boy. 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Yeah, 75% of people on Tapology saying Ruziboyev by decision.
Oh, he's the favorite too. All right.
Yeah, he's like a 2-1, minus 225.
Yeah. I think Ruziboyev wins a decision, and I think it's 2 out of 3 decisions on the night. I only see one more.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of decisions, and I don't see this next one being one.
Nope.
When was his last fight? Let me check in real time here. Oh yeah, Brinson and Barrow, that's right. Well, we got Abdul Rahman Yakayev going up against Julius Walker. Julius Walker is not UFC level by any means. Abdul Rahman, he is undefeated, fighting out of Turkey. Wins coming by submission, KO, submission. Like, he gets it done easy. He gets it done easy. I'm honestly surprised he's not a bigger favorite here. I don't know if you guys managed to catch this fight, Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker, but everyone was like, oh, Julius Walker's this athlete, blah, 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 blah. He's going to come in. He's going to put work in on the veteran. Bow! That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. He got dropped. He got knocked out and fell right on his head. And I think the same exact thing is going to happen in this fight. I don't know if it's going to be a club and sub or if it's just going to be a straight KO. I don't think Julius Walker has any fighter in him, like any dog in him. So I think it's going to be a first round KO.
I'm seeing a first round sub.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is one thing about Walker that we know is when he's hurt, he shoots piss poor takedowns.
True.
Yakayev 5 submission wins, 4 in the first round. One bad takedown is all it takes. You shoot one bad takedown, this man will grab your back easily, wrap up a rear naked choke, and submit you. I think it's an easy yak by sub call. He's going to come in. He's going to throw hands. Walker's going to get hurt. He's going to get desperate. He's going to shoot a takedown. Walker's just a boy. He's
That's what I'm
just a
worried about,
boy.
like Ewo. Like, if he accidentally knocks him out.
I mean, he could. He could. He does have, I will say, I'm pretty sure his Contender Series fight was an accidental knockout.
Yeah, and Walker has no fucking dog in him whatsoever.
He doesn't, but his chin is kind of there. He did take a shitload of blows from Dustin Jacoby.
Coming off a bad knockout. That wasn't even that long ago either. 4 months ago, dude, he's getting fucked. He's getting destroyed in the first round.
Yeah, the UFC, I think, are done with Julius Walker. They're tossing him.
You think?
Yeah. They gave him a chance.
Decision against Rafael Cerqueira. He subbed out Rafael Cerqueira. Like you should. Like you should.
He decisioned Rafael.
No, he submitted him.
Abdul subbed him?
Yeah, Yakayev subbed him.
Oh, you're saying, oh, yeah. Abdul subbed him.
Yeah.
Walker went the decision with him.
Yeah. Like, come on,
yeah,
dude.
I like the sub. I like round 1 or 2 to get this done. I like submission. But you're right. It could be an accidental KO.
Absolutely.
I'm banking on the one bad takedown. Because that's all it's going to take for
Yeah.
you have to grab his back.
I don't know. I think if Abdul hurts him, like, he just folds. I don't even see there being a takedown attempt, but we'll see. Regardless, I like the round 1. I like the under 1.5. I'm sure that's what the round props are going to be. What do you know about Farman Hassanov, Brody?
I know he's going to get a KO.
Really?
I will say I know less about him than I do Nolan. But to me, all I have to look at is Nolan's last fight. That's all I have to see is his last fight. If you are getting subbed up by Banks or Sasakayev in round 2, and it's not because of anything Banks did, it's because you lost you gassed out in round 2 and lost to Bankser, who was on a super short notice. Like,
that was just 1 week fight, right? That was from the Contender Series.
Maybe they were both out.
Like, Contender Series, then that was his first fight in the UFC.
Yeah, that was Bankser's.
I remember
Maybe he wasn't ready. I don't know, because it was also short notice for Nolan too. But still, to lose to Sasakayev, man, he's not good. There's gonna be a time.
Yeah, Brody's a certified Sasakayev, like, absolute hater.
I can't stand Sasakayev. And the fact that Sasakayev was, he hit Nolan a few times. He rocked him, but Nolan also rocked Sasakayev. But I just don't. We're talking about a man who's coming off a doctor stop, Hassanov coming up a doctor stoppage win.
Fights on ATT too.
American Top Team. He's fighting in LFA. Like, these aren't like bad guys. It's pretty good competition. Yeah, man.
LFA is better than CFFC.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like Eric Nolan. Once you screw me against Sasakayev, you're done.
You're permanently on the list.
Yeah, you made the list. So this is personal for me. Do not tail it. Don't take it. But I'm on Hassanov.
I'm rocking with it. No, I like it. I agree.
Especially Nolan's gonna be. Where's Nolan from? Yeah, he's flying halfway around the world to be in this. Hassan's an Azerbaijani guy. You gotta take the home, especially if this goes to the decision. Like, the judges are gonna take Hassanov.
Yes, there will be some judging biases in Baku.
I think he gets the knockout. I'm taking Hassanov too.
I'm rocking with it.
I'm rocking with you, CD.
All right, up next we got Abus Magomedov going up against Michael Alexeychuk. Abus, despite the name, is actually more of a kickboxer than a wrestler. and I think he's definitely a bit past his prime. I think after his fight with Sean Strickland, especially, he really started to kind of go downhill. He is coming off that loss to Joe Pyfer. Before that, he won a decision against Michel Pereira, submitted Bruno Ferreira, and beat Warley Alves. Wow, he fought Strickland that long ago, huh? I don't know. I think Abus slows down after the first round. I think his cardio's always been an issue. He's dangerous, but I don't think he's as dangerous as Michael is, especially early in the fight. Michael has got hands of stone. He throws really nice combinations. He's got really good boxing. Crisp, accurate boxing. Obviously, knocking out Gerald Mearshardt's not that impressive. Beat Cedric Dumas. So he's definitely lost to the higher competition that he's fought. They might have been trying to push him a little too early. Beat Brundage, lost to Kyle Bryo. Beat Chidi Njokuani. This isn't Michel Pereira of today either. This is pre-divorce Michel Pereira. Loses to Kevin Holland, loses to Shara. Like, those aren't terrible. Like, losing in the first round sucks, but they're not terrible losses when you're still on the up and up yourself. Like, these are both two pretty well-known fighters in the division. Cedric Dumas, who should be beating Gerald Mearshart. Marc-Andre Barriol. I was honestly surprised to see that fight go to a decision, but it showed that Michael can fight to a decision. I don't think this fight goes to a decision. I'm going to be rocking with the Michael KO.
Yeah, this is gonna come down to cardio. They're both cardios are pretty bad. Olajaychuk did show he can go to a decision in his last fight, but the cardios of both these fighters still need to be tested a bit more. Abus, I think you're right. I think he's gonna start being on the tail end of his career here. Getting subbed by Joe Pyfer is not a bad loss. Beating a divorced Michel Pereira, not a great win. Subbing up Bruno Ferreira, uh, that is the Hulk Bruno Ferreira, right?
Yeah. That was a pretty good
I
one.
guess that's a good win, yeah. Warley Alves, that's an okay win. Losing a decision to Kaio, not a bad loss. But, like, I think Mikhail Olajaychuk brings that Polish power, training at the Fighting Nerds. I don't know. I think there's just something in this round one that's just calling me.
That's what I've been thinking too.
Abus is a slow-paced type of guy. Let me check his striking stats. Let me double-check these real quick. Yeah, he is a slow-paced, give one to get one type of striker.
You can't
while
do that with
Olajaychuk
Michael.
is bombing away in your face. Abus will engage in wrestling, though, if he needs to. He does have two and a half takedowns a fight he averages. And Olajaychuk still is kind of untested on the ground. That could be Abus's way to win here. But it'd be stupid to try to shoot in round one. So surviving round one is Abus's only chance to win. And I don't think he survives round one. Give me Olajaychuk, round one KO.
Thinking the same thing. You're taking Olajaychuk too. Don't ask you why. I won't ask.
Olajaychuk, round one KO.
I agree with you though.
He's gonna be faster. He's gonna be real fast.
Yeah.
Speed and power on Olajaychuk's side.
Oh yeah.
Cardio might be on Abus's side.
It depends. If Michael rips the body at all, Abus will gas very early.
Yes, you
will. That's what happened with Strickland. He was jabbing him to the body, and he just gassed out before the first round ended. And he got finished in the second.
He never fixed his cardio issues.
Nope. He's a little too old to start now.
Just a gut feeling on Olajaychuk. I'm with you on the Olajaychuk side.
All right. Up next, we've got the man in question, Bruno Ferreira, going up against Ikram Aliskerov. Ikram, they definitely fed him to the wolves very early in his UFC career, trying to make him fight Rob Whittaker on short notice. Did not turn out well for him and definitely put a halt to their plans for him for a little bit. But he's good. He's a really good kickboxer. Another OB guy that doesn't fight the way you think he would. Bruno Ferreira, he carries some serious power in his hands too. Good grappler. But he's also not really turning out 100% to be the fighter they need him or wanted him to be. I mean, he's been in the UFC for a while, but just seeing him in this fight against Gregory Rodriguez, a fight that he had won before, he looked so tentative. Like he didn't want to exchange. I don't know if it was just because RoboCop's so like physically imposing. Like he looked way bigger than Bruno in there, but I think Bruno's starting to, I don't want to say get afraid to get in exchanges, but I feel like something has changed in him in his last couple of fights. And Ikram, on the other hand, he throws some serious bombs. He's got really good head kicks, good power in his hands, good pressure, good boxing. And I think he's got good enough takedown defense and good enough scrambles to where if Bruno does get him to the ground, he can get back up. I think he's going to want to keep this on the feet against Bruno, and I think Ikram can knock him out here.
Yeah,
His only
I'm on
loss is actually to Rob Whittaker in the UFC.
I'm on your side with this. That was also Rob Whittaker's last win. Crazy.
Yeah.
But Bruno's taken a lot of damage just in his last 2 fights. It might even be 3. I'd have to rewatch the McVeigh fight. That fight with RoboCop, they were just slugging away.
Yeah.
The fight with Marvin Vittori, slugging away. Now, I know Jackson McVeigh likes to throw a lot of freaking crazy elbows in the clinch, so I probably have to rewatch that, see how many of those Bruno might have took. But his chin's getting tested as of recently. And maybe that's why he's going more to the grappling. Maybe that's why he's trying to get more submission wins. The last fight, I don't think he tried much at all. RoboCop just slugged him out.
Yeah, it was quick.
I was on Bruno. And the Marvin fight was weird. I honestly probably could have went either way if I'm remembering it right. But Aliskerov, you're right. They did to him what they did with Begsad. They threw him in against a dude who was way too high of a level too.
Yeah, soon. And that was like pre-Hamzat Bobby Knuckles too.
Yeah. Speaking of Hamzat, that's another one of his. That's the other only loss that he has.
Yeah, that's right. It was like his first professional fight or something like that.
So his only 2 losses ever are to Hamzat and Whittaker.
Yeah.
So when you're losing to 2 stars, you can't really take anything away from this kid.
And the Hamzat loss was a long time ago too.
Yeah, and he definitely learned from it.
And Whittaker was on like 4 days short notice.
But I think this kid's gonna come in here and Alice. I'm saying kid. Alice, he's older than me. I'm pretty sure. Aliskerov's gonna knock him out. Aliskerov's gonna come in and just dust him.
I think it's gonna be another under 1.5.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick one. Bruno's chin's getting tested way too much as of late, and this is gonna be an IQ test here for Aliskerov. If you go to the ground with Bruno, you made a mistake.
Yeah.
You need to keep it on the feet and strike.
That's what I'm banking on, is Ikram being able to keep it on the feet.
He has a 4-inch reach advantage. Let me check Ikram's takedown defense. What are we at? 100% takedown defense.
And that will be tested.
That's kind of crazy.
I mean, who's shooting takedowns on him, though? Phil Hawes, no. Warley Alves, no. Rob Whittaker didn't even have time to. Young Park, maybe.
Let's go through that real quick. True, who really is shooting takedowns on him?
Yeah. So it's a little, yeah, right? It's a little inflated. No, I don't even think Hamzat shot a takedown on him. Hamzat knocked him out.
True, uppercut round 1.
Yeah.
We'll never know. Well, unless we find the video. It was pre-UFC.
No, I've seen the video. He knocked him out like
Really?
fucking really bad. Yeah, it was a disgusting uppercut. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm still taking Alex Scared to get a KO.
Yep. Probably the first round. I
Ooh.
like the under 1.5. We'll look at those odds on Friday though.
I was gonna go with Alex Scared this weekend, and me that I was questioning.
You
Yeah, no,
should go
Alex
with,
Scared's the way to go.
yeah.
Alex Scared's the way to go. Because
All
he should
right.
get a K.
Break it down, Brody.
What do we got next? What do we got
Asu
next?
Amabayev and Charles Johnson.
Oh, Asu.
It's gonna be a fun fight.
Asu. Thank you, Asu. Just like I thanked Manel Cap at the beginning of this video, I am thanking the flyweight division for winning me some money.
Flyweight division, I say it every time we're talking about them, it's stacked right now.
Yeah,
It
dude.
is like really, really, really stacked. It is one of the most underrated divisions. Always has been, but especially
Underrated,
right now.
underrated, most entertaining. I had to thank Manel at the beginning of the show for winning me a good amount of change and last weekend. So I got to thank Asu for winning me a good chunk of change when he subbed up Alex Perez in round 3. Oh my God, he was losing that fight.
That was crazy. Bro, the transition, he like ran up his, it looked like some Ninja Gaiden shit. Like it didn't even look real. It like ran up him. Hit it.
He climbed him
Boom.
like he was a monkey, and Perez was the tree.
I know.
And he sunk in that gilly like there was no tomorrow. Like, Asu's good. Asu's better than good. This kid's great. Let me just check. Subbed up Perez, beat Jose Ocha. Dude, who Ocha is insanely good
Yeah,
too. That man's striking is on another level. You lost to Manel Cap. Everyone seems to be
right.
getting knocked out
Like
by Manel
okay.
Cap. No loss there. And then he's before the Cap loss, this kid was on a undefeated streak,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well,
So
for a while, yeah. He has a couple other losses early in his career.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 fight win streak before he lost to Manel Cap. That's got to count for something. And Charles Johnson, dude got knocked out bad against Alex Perez.
Who did miss weight by 4 pounds.
He did, who did miss weight. And I still call that a lucky KO he got over Loney.
Hello.
It was a nasty KO, but I still think it was very lucky.
Yeah.
Loney
I
put
mean,
his knees
he
down.
did the same thing to Josh Van.
Yeah, again, another
Like
very lucky KO.
he caught him like in the same way too. The uppercut, that long uppercut.
The Bruno Silva split decision. I had money on Bruno, so the whole time I was like, yeah, Bruno won that fight. Bruno won that. Charles Johnson might have won that fight, guys. He might have
Yeah.
just barely squeaked it by.
It was close.
But there's no way in hell that he wins here.
No.
Charles Johnson might be long, but he does not use his range at all.
No, he fights like he's Josh Van.
What is it? He's gonna have a 5-inch reach advantage, and he's not gonna use it at all. No. He's gonna get into the pocket, get in close, and just try to brawl. Asu's gonna grab something on him. I feel it. Charles Johnson's got a long neck. That Gilly's gonna be there, and Asu's got a tight squeeze. If this gets to the ground, Asu has him anywhere on the ground, I think. I mean, Charles Johnson's got some good BJJ defense. He does use the butterfly sweep a lot.
But Asu's so strong, dude. Like, he's going to be able to grab onto him and just... I think he does whatever he wants.
Gets on your body, he's either grabbing your neck and wrapping up a gilly, or he's getting you from the back and grabbing a rear naked choke.
Yep.
So give me Asu by submission, because I just don't think Charles Johnson is at this level, that this same level right here.
I agree. Give me Asu by sub. Probably over 1.5. I think Charles is able to survive for a little bit, but I definitely see Asu wrapping up that sub at some point. All right.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, Metalis Camilo is kind of the people's underdog this week, but let's see how we're feeling about it. Nazim Sadikov coming off of a KO loss to Fares Siam. Before that, coming off of 2 KOs to Ismail Bonfim and Nicholas Mota. Not terrible loss, not terrible wins. Fighting out of Syndicate MMA. He is 11-2 in his pro career. Sorry, I lost all my notes when my computer started bugging out earlier. Metalis Camilo, I don't really know a whole lot about him besides the fact that I was very underwhelmed in his last performance. I really think that anybody worth anything in the UFC should be getting through Borislav, not going to a decision with him. Not saying you got to do what Terrence McKinney did to him, but I do think you should be finishing him. Nazim Sadikov, I had something I wanted to say about him, but I can't remember. Oh, well, he's got 4 TKOs in the first round, 1 in the second round, 3 in the third. So he carries power throughout the entire fight. Oh, he had a draw with Borisov?
Who?
Sadikov.
He just beat Borslav. Oh, but you're talking earlier.
Yeah, he had a draw with him. He didn't just beat Borislav.
Oh no, I'm looking at Camilo.
Camilo did, yeah. Sorry, I was all confused there too. Yeah, I don't know. I still got to do some more research on this, but I guess early lead I'll go Nazim Sadikov KO. I don't really know a whole lot about this one. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I do.
Nazim Sadikov has a specialty in his fights. All right, he has a specialty. He can make every other fighter look good. He makes every person he's fighting look good. Every one of them. He made Fares Ziam look like he was a knockout artist. The way he just stepped away and put him down. He made Nicholas Mota look like a monster. By the way, Mota was just unloading and unleashing before Mota got caught. Here's the thing, though, about Sadikov. He's taken a lot of damage as of recently, and that last fight where he got knocked out shows it. You're right about Camilo. He was hyped a lot coming in, and he's been very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. He got knocked out by Gabe Green. Decision with Borislav. And everyone keeps going to the submission prop for Camilo. He's got 2 submission wins, and everyone keeps going to the sub prop. And I'm going to follow the band on this one. I think Camilo's going to sub him. Sadikov really likes to make everybody that he fights look good. So Camilo's gonna look good. Sadikov's gonna pressure range, overthrow, and that's when Camilo I think is gonna take a shot. Find his way to the back, and I think he's gonna sub him.
Where do you see this everybody taking him by sub thing?
Every time this dude's up, all I hear is sub. Everyone playing the sub.
Really? I'll have to look more into this one still, but I do know that Camilo is definitely the people's underdog this week.
And I am taking Camilo.
Yeah,
Sadikov makes everybody look good.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But come back Friday for my official predictions on this one. I do have an official prediction for this next one.
Camilo sub. I'm following the rest of the gang.
Camilo sub. Up next, we got Michelle Pereira going up against Shara Magomedov. And, you know, if this fight was 4 years ago, I'd be really, really, really excited for it. But I think everyone kind of knows how this fight's going to go. Shara He's good. He's very, very good, but he's not super duper dangerous. And Michel Pereira just sucks now. Like that divorce ruined him. He has not recovered since then. He hasn't fought the same since then. He's getting beat up by dudes that he would absolutely destroy 2 years ago. He's only 32, but he's past his prime. Meanwhile, Shara's 32, and I feel like he's in the peak of his prime. I think it's going to be a one-sided, just technical beatdown by Shara. I think Michel Pereira is going to come out hot in the first round, and I think he's going to gas out come the second round. I don't know if I think Shara finishes him. I really have a strong feeling that this goes to a 30-27, maybe 29-28 decision. But 100% I'm on Shara. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the decision. Like Michel Perez beat Zach Reese and Ihor Potiera in his last 5. He lost by KO to Kyle Dawkins, lost to Magomed, and lost to Anthony Hernandez, which that's not a terrible loss, but he barely beat Zach Reese too. Barely beat him.
Yara decision.
Yep.
His only loss is to MVP. He was probably the most elusive guy in the division.
Yeah, MVP frustrated him bad.
And that's not Michel Pereira's type of fight. It's really not. He is either going to stand in your face and make it dirty, which, if you do that, Shara is going to dip out, be technical, find his counters. And I don't know. If Pereira is dumb and comes out like a bat out of hell in that round 1, like I just said, he's going to gas out, and Shara could possibly put him away in round 2 or 3. If Pereira comes out staring at Shara like he did in the Abus Magomedov fight, Shara's going to pick him apart at distance for 3 straight rounds. It's going to be Shara's playground. Either way, Shara wins this. Round 3 or decision could be a prop to play, but I like
that's a good
Shara by
one.
decision. Give me the bullet.
Yep. I think it's going to be... I could see a 29-28. I could see Michel Pereira getting some big moments like early in the first round and not a whole lot happening from Shara after that. Just kind of trying to survive and gas him out. I could see Michel Pereira winning the first round. Maybe. But give me the unanimous decision for Shara. And hold on. You go ahead and break this down because mine's only 5 words.
Yours is only 5 words?
Yeah, mine's only 5 words.
All right, guys. Rafael Fiziev or Rafael Fiziev, taking on Manuel Torres. Rafael's only win in his last 5 is Ignacio Bahamondes. This dude was knocked out by Houfi, and he lost twice to Gaethje by decision, and then knocked out by Gamrot. Well, it was a leg injury, so you can't really count it a knockout, but still lost to Gamrot. Other side, we got Torres knocking out Dawson, knocking out Dober. That was a brutal knockout.
Yeah.
Dober got knocked out like 3 or 4 different times in that.
The prophecy,
in that quick,
man.
like,
That's the Drew Dober prophecy. He will never knock out a white dude.
Torres was knocked out by Bahamondes. But he subbed Chris Duncan. He knocked out Nicholas Moda. Then knockout to Bahamondes. You're taking Torres? All right. It's a good idea. Because I'm taking Torres too. All right. If we're playing this MMA math, we got a decision win over Bahamondes here. A knockout loss to Bahamondes here. All right. That means that this fighter should either win by knockout or decision against this fighter. This fighter's coming off a knockout loss. This fighter has knockout power. So we're taking Manuel Torres. I'm doing MMA math for this one, guys. We're taking Manuel Torres to get a knockout over Rafael Fiziev. Fiziev's taken so much damage in his last few fights. Justin Gaethje and these two, that's a crap load of damage. We just saw what he did to Ilya. Justin throws crazy.
Justin beat the hell out of him too for 3 rounds.
Yeah, he did. And then Houfi.
That was nasty. That was nasty. It was so loud. 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 It was so
I remember that fight very vividly because I had Fiziev. I'm like, Fiziev's a better striker. Fiziev's a good. Fiziev can mix in some takedowns. Nah, this dude just struck with Rufy. That was stupid. So having to put Fiziev on that low IQ fighter list that I have because of that stupid decision to strike with a guy who has a lot more range than you do and knows how to use it, really dumb. Uh, Want to strike with Torres? I think you're getting knocked out. Plain and simple. Fiziev could have more slick counters, maybe, but I think the absolute power and pressure from Torres is going to be enough to do it. Give me Torres, KO, rounds 2 or 3.
Manuel Torres, first round KO. That's it. That's the breakdown. Manuel Torres hasn't even seen a second round in the UFC yet. He comes out crazy. And I don't think there's any amount of bobbing and weaving that's going to keep Fiziev away from it. We might see Fiziev try to wrestle here, and I think it gets stuffed and he gets blasted. And I was really high on Fiziev, even through his Gaethje losses. Even, like, I'm pretty sure I had Hoofy in that fight, because it's really hard for me to pick against Hoofy.
You did.
But Fiziev, like, he's so good, but he's just not a UFC fighter. Like, if he was a Bellator fighter or something, he'd be a reigning champion for a long time. If he did one Muay Thai, like, he's a Muay Thai fighter, and he's just too small. He's really good, though, but he's so technical, but sometimes he's too technical. And you can't fight someone like Manuel Torres too technical, because he's just going to be throwing bombs. He's going to be catching you with 9 out of 10 of them. So give me Manuel Torres, round 1 KO.
When did Rufy knock out Rafa?
Second round.
What? It was second?
Think so. Let me double check.
I'm checking right now. Round 2.
Yeah. Will this be the first time Torres sees the second round?
I think it might be. I think it's going to be 2-2. But then his cardio, oh my god. The longer this goes, the more it favors Rafael.
Correct. If this gets into the third round or something, start betting Rafael Fiziev.
Torres round 1 or 2 KO.
I like it. I'm rocking with the round 1, but I like the round 1 or 2. We'll talk about all that more Friday. So,
yes, we will.
Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning, guys. I have no idea what was going on. I just had to restart everything. Sometimes you just need a reset, you know? But anywho, thank you so much for hanging out. Mwah, love you all. We'll be back Friday for our bets. And, yeah. Good luck, everybody. Talk to you Friday.